Hey everybody, it's Dr. Peltier. Well, it's gotten a lot colder since the last time we talked, and we talked about summer safety. So I thought now would be a good time to talk about how to keep your kids safe during the winter time. Playing outside in the wintertime is a great way for kids to get their 60 minutes of daily exercise. You just need to be sure that they're dressed right and you know when to bring them inside. Since kids' bodies are smaller than adults, they are more at risk from the cold. So the first thing I want to talk about is frostbite. Now, frostbite happens when the skin freezes. It affects the fingers, toes, ears, and your nose. The skin can hurt and it may feel like it's burning, and then it quickly goes numb. Your skin may actually turn white and form blisters. You immediately want to have your child come in if they have complaints of this. Avoid placing anything hot directly onto the skin. You want to soak the frostbite areas in warm, not hot water for about 20 to 30 minutes. Use a warm washcloth on the nose, the ears, and the lips. After a few minutes, dry and cover your child with warm blankets. Get them some warm hot cocoa. And if pain or the numbness doesn't go away, give us a call right away. The second condition that can happen when kids play outside is hypothermia. Now, hypothermia occurs when the body's temperature drops below normal from being outside in the cold. Kids will begin shivering, they then become sluggish, clumsy, or they may slur their words. Call 911 immediately if this happens. Get them indoors while you're waiting for the ambulance and remove any wet clothing. Wrap them in blankets or warm clothes and get them some hot cocoa if they're alert. Kind of to prevent this, you want to make sure that kids wear several thin layers, insulated boots, mittens, gloves, and hats. Do not let your children play outside if the temperature or wind chill is less than minus 15 degrees. When kids are playing outside, it's important for them to take breaks. So if the temperature is below freezing, 32 degrees, you want to have them come inside every 20 to 30 minutes and take breaks to warm up. Let's talk about some of the activities kids can do when they're outside and how to be safe. Sledding is very, very popular, right? So when kids are sledding, you want to stay away from cars and sledding in crowded areas. You want to always supervise your children. Sledding head first or sitting up is safer than lying down head first. Consider a helmet for your kids. And remember that steerable sleds are the safest as opposed to sleds that you cannot steer. If your child's going to ice skate, only let them ice skate on approved surfaces and never let them skate alone. Again, consider wearing a helmet. For skiing or snowboarding, enroll your child in a class, and young children should be supervised by an adult. Definitely kids that are skiing or snowboarding should wear a helmet, and the slope should fit the ability and experience of the skier. Finally, I want to talk about snowmobiles. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends children under 16 not operate a snowmobile, and children under 6 should never ride on one. Wear goggles and a helmet, and don't go alone or at night. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about how to handle what to do with your car seats during the winter time. Bulky clothing, including winter coats and snowsuits, should not be worn underneath the harness of a car seat. The fluffy padding can flatten out in a crash, which causes space under the harness, and the child can slip through the straps and be thrown in case of an accident. Store the carrier part of the infant seats inside to keep them warm. Allow for extra time when you're traveling in the wintertime. Dress your child in thin layers. Hats, mittens, socks, and booties are important. Tighten the straps because multiple layers can make it hard to tighten the harness enough. You can drape the child's coat or a blanket over the straps. Now use a car seat cover only if it does not have a layer under the baby, and leave the baby's face uncovered. Finally, when you're traveling in the wintertime, you should pack a bag with extra blankets, dry clothes, hats, gloves, and non-perishable snacks in case of an emergency. Finally, we know that we see lots more illness during the wintertime, and we are here for you with same-day ill appointments if you need them. And I want to remind everybody that the best way to keep your children healthy from wintertime illnesses like RSV, flu, and COVID is to get them vaccinated. It's not too late. Call us to schedule your vaccines and make sure you're up to date. Hope everybody has a safe, happy, and healthy winter.